the next presentation by Mr. Kyriakos Maridakis, Honorary Committee Member, Thermopylae, Salamis 2020, with his presentation, Salamis, Eternal Cradle of Liberty, Democracy, and Values.
Can you hear me well, first of all?
Not so well.
Now it's better?
Oh, yes,
Yes.
much more.
Okay, much
Thank
better.
you.
First of all, it's a great honor. It's a great honor. And I want to thank especially Mr. Psathas and the boards and also Athens for this really great honor to participate as a lecturer for the second international conference. And I believe that year by year will be better and better. And I think this is also one of the key of our country, how to bring all the cultures and all the people all over the world to sit down all together and to share ideas and to share our values and to share our problems. Ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. Following the American President Kennedy, since that I was 15 years old, I moved on in my life. And after 12 years, I managed to turn the naval battle of Salamis event as a global symbol of peace, solidarity, freedom, honoring all the dead, regardless of color, race, nationality, religion, and social class. With the participation and support of the Hellenic government, the municipality of Salamis, the region of Attica, UNESCO, the Israeli community of Athens, the AHEPA, and the 60 embassies. A historical moment and honor for all of us. Also was the presence of His Excellency President of Israel, Mr. Reuven Rivlin, for the first time in the history, a president of foreign country visiting the historical site of the naval battle. And we have two official diplomatic visits of the two Israeli ambassadors in our island. Allow me to start with a message for the 2,500 years of Thermopylae and Salamis anniversary 2020, given as a member of the International Honorary Committee with the President, the Goodwill Ambassador of UNESCO, Mrs. Mariana Vandilogiannis. And at this time, I would like to special thanks the President for the support and also the Prime Minister, Mr. Kyriakos Mitsotakis, for this great honor to participate for this anniversary, promoted Greece, promoted the values and the ideals of Salamis. Salamis, one world heroic place of sacrifice, heroism, and virtue of diverse and cultures, where everyone fell for their own principles and values, representing the ideas of liberty and democracy, and containing the deepest meaning of ancient ecumenical Greek spirit, where the glorious historical Salamis of King Ajax and dramatis Euripides still passes the meaning down to all nations until today, contributing decisively to the acknowledgement of the place as one of the paramount symbols universally. 2 million stone of outstanding ecumenical value for the subsequent development and prosperity of great cultures from the classical Greek antiquity to the Enlightenment Europe and the contemporary value system on the West. On the occasion of the 2500th anniversary, let them be world monument of tribute and remembrance, a part of the common heritage of mankind by paying tribute to the all dead, regardless of color, race, nationality, religion, and social rank. Dominic Selwood is an English historian, journalist, author, and lawyer, has written a laudatory article in the British Telegraph newspaper. If the West had a birthday, it will be today, writes the Telegraph, on the occasion of the naval battle of Salamis, the battle that laid the foundation of Western civilization. As a direct result, Athenian culture was able to flourish and assure in a golden age of democracy, philosophy, art, and drama, laying the foundation of the modern West, Selwood adds. That is exactly where the great value of the sacrifice of the Salamis fighters, who fought heroically to defend not only their homeland, but also the universal ideas and values of their worldview, which formed the basis for what we call modern Western civilization today. On the occasion of 2,502 years today of the anniversary of the great historical event, which saved Greek culture, heritage, and democracy, this class of civilization is considered by many to be one of the most important battles in the world history. The Greek victory ensured the key influence that Greek civilization would have in the Western world. The naval battle of Salamis constitutes the birthday of the Western civilization, is considered by many historians in all over the world, all the naval academies, even in the United States, to be one of the most decisive history and much archaeological evidence found that has shed light on the battle and its aftermath between 480 BC and the outbreak of the Peloponnesian War in 431 BC. Aeschylus, Euripides, Sophocles, Aristophanes, Socrates, Ictinus, Callicrates, Phidias, Thucydides, and many more lived and worked in Athens. Never again in world history so many talented writers, scientists, and artists lived in such a small city in such a short time. Victory at Salamis preserved Greek freedom and paved the way for the great accomplishments of classical Greece that still define the ideals, values, and culture of the West. The Eastern Mediterranean is an important today, as it was 2,502 years ago, and it's the scene of serious conflicts and clashes of civilizations. The history of the region has provided inter alia the democratic roots for European and other civilizations. The history of the region has provided inter alia the democratic roots. And for this great depth, it's owed to those who fought in Salamis and won't determine the fate of nations, who should give great importance to the fact that Salamis is more relevant than ever nowadays regarding the values, regarding democracy, the freedom, the human rights, and the human values. The island of Ajax reminds to all of us that the world community should honor the 29th September, should honor this battle, reminding the next generations that the sacrifice of the Greeks saved not only Greece, also the entire humanity, and we must all work in the spirit of unity and solidarity. Since 2011, I have been working with 60 embassies. For the first time in the world history, I managed 60 countries, honor and participate each year the commemorative Salaminian cultural event of honor and remembrance, honoring all the dead, as I said before. It is a landmark day for world history, promoting the peace and the solidarity. I wish Salamis to become a global symbol of the unity for all the people, for a new, better world, for a better tomorrow. Working together, we can build a new world of lasting peace. Peace, Albert Einstein said, cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. Salamis is more relevant than ever in our days, should always be the cradle of the world. Remind to the world community the meaning of the battle by reminding to the future generations that the sacrifice of the Greeks saved the whole humanity, and we must all work on the same spirit of unity and solidarity. People today trying to find new principles, new values to move forward. Culture, heritage nowadays has emerged as a universal values. Being in the past and the present at the same time, it connects humanity with its roots, strengthens the bonds of societies, and contributes to the education and self-awareness of future generations, reflect that the historical Salamis prompting to all countries to fight for their independence, for their freedom, for their democracy. As all of us should understand that without this historical island and without Greece, we will not exist at this moment. We should all feel grateful towards this world monument, which needs immediate protection and to be part of the World Heritage Monument of UNESCO. It's a global beacon of ideals and values. And today, from Athens, we invite the whole world and all the young children and students and all the universities to visit our historical sites, to visit their land, their own land, because the Greeks in Salamis died not only for Greece, but also for the entire free world. And this monument belongs also to them. My proposal in European Union, in UNESCO, was all the universities and also everyone, all the schools, each year of 29th of September, to honor and to celebrate this event as a day of honor and remembrance, honoring everyone and to promote the peace and not the war. Nowadays, we need culture more than ever. We need values and ideals more than ever. I wish that this battle becomes a global symbol of unity for all people, for a new, better world, for a new, better tomorrow. We must be grateful for the Greeks abroad. We must be grateful personally also for AHEPA, where they're always standing by our side for all these years to promote and to save the archaeological sites of the Battle of Salamis, supporting and promoting our cultural heritage, contributing the most to the protection and promotion of all the historical places. It's worth mentioning that with our collaboration with AHEPAS since 90s, the municipality of Brooklyn, with President Golden Howard, declared for first time in the history the 22nd of September to be the day of democracy for the entire United States. I would like to take this opportunity also to warmly thank the AHEPA and also the leadership in Greece and in the United States, and for this great support. I would like to warmly to thank the Hellenic Ministry of Foreign Affairs and particularly the Secretary General for Greek Abroad and Public Diplomacy, Mr. Ioannis Chrysoulakis, for his great personal work and for also his amazing personal contribution. Our culture is our strength, and the Hellenic government, with a serious plan, strategy, and vision, contributes daily to this project, with our Prime Minister, Kyriakos, setting as his first priority the international promotion and highlighting our monuments and our cultural heritage. I would like close to remind something also from the President Kennedy. My fellow citizens of the world, ask not what our countries will do for us, but what together we can do for the peace, for the culture, and the freedom of man. Thank you very much.